Good. Hello, we are Team 3 with Professor Mendoza, Section 11, and we are here to present to you our progress so far with Milestone 1. To start, we have a story that describes a need of an alien who would go through a daily life at Purdue. So the aliens have finally arrived on Earth. Immediately they find that the gravity is different from their home planet. They are uncomfortable and are having trouble adjusting to the change. Although they are a lot lighter, can jump higher, and move faster, it requires more energy to stay still. Brian, one of the alien students, was having an especially difficult time handling the new gravity. When he woke up for school on his first day, he woke up on the floor of his room. While going down the stairs, he tried to jump the last few steps, but he fell and injured himself. During his first class, Brian could not sit still. The class seemed to drag out, and by the end he was exhausted from trying to sit still and had learned nothing. He could not seem to focus as a result of the foreign gravity. After class, he had used a lot of energy from sitting still and knew he had to exercise before his next class. So he went to the France A. Cordova Recreational Center to exercise, but was disappointed when he could not use any of the human equipment. He realized that he had no way to exercise. Therefore, he was not able to sit still for the rest of his classes. He was simply too tired. When he returned and talked to his alien classmates, they all agreed that they need some type of equipment in order to exercise to be successful in class. And with the stakeholders for this need, or the proposed solution, we have the alien students, because they are going to be the ones who will use this exercise equipment. We have the Purdue students, because they will be in the rec center at the same time as the alien students, and their workout equipment may have to be moved because of the new alien equipment. We have the co-rec workers, because they will need to be instructed on how to use the alien equipment and how to instruct the aliens themselves on how to use it. We have equipment companies, because they will manufacture the design. We have maintenance employees, because they will have to work on the upkeep of the equipment. And we have Purdue University, who will pay for the equipment. Our target stakeholder is a manufacturing company, because they will be the ones who will be directly using our proposed design and producing it. The goals of this proposed solution are that it is completed within 5 weeks. It helps the aliens exercise so they can be successful in class. It's easy to assemble, not many parts. It's easy to instruct so that the co-rec workers don't have difficulty communicating to the aliens. Has a minimal impact on the environment, so uses environmentally friendly materials. It can incorporate humans as well if the humans want to use the equipment. It's durable, it won't need much repairing over its lifetime, and it has a low cost to the university. Criteria for the supposed solution would include it's made from recycled materials, it must be quiet because aliens have a sensitivity to high volumes. It must be visually appealing to the alien. They must want to go use it. They must like it. It's efficient use of resources, so there's no waste, such as the aliens wanted. It's easy to assemble, so that it's fast to produce and that it's easy to replace. And it must sustain 10 years of use by the aliens. Some other constraints. We have cost under $500,000 to the university. It's used recycled materials such as before, and it has to meet the 40 feet by 30 feet space goal, because in the rec center it's very cramped. There are many equipment on the floor and there are many equipment on the different levels, and so this equipment must fit in some portion of the rec center. We must meet the goal in 5 weeks, because that is when the aliens are going to be arriving, and it must be assembled within a day so that the rec center will have time to set aside, and also the construction of the new equipment won't take away from the Purdue students exercising. Some questions we had that arose because of the need are, what do the aliens look like, and what muscles do they need to exercise? This question would help us answer what type of equipment we need and how we should form it. We also want to know, do the aliens produce any waste or material when they exercise, similar to sweat? This would affect the co-rec workers, because they would have to clean it, and also the maintenance would have to clean the machine, and we need to know whether we need to include materials that have anti-sweat or anti-waste properties on them. We also need to know, can all their exercises be done in one machine, or do they need multiple ones? This will affect the space of our solution. And are the aliens allergic to any material? This would help us because we need to know what materials we need to build our equipment with. And so with that, we wrap up our Milestone 1, and we look forward to presenting our new progress.